Generic greetings and welcome to Construction plus Prison Architect plus Alpha 19 episode 3. In the previous episode we started construction of this, our new prison. The prison that has been affectionately known as, actually several names, sort of town prison, generic happy location 37. To be honest, the comment section has been alight with all of the names for this thing. Please keep suggesting ones, I still haven't picked one. In this episode we will probably build the canteen, the kitchen, probably a couple of things down here, and a cell block, and maybe even get prisoners, but I don't know. We will see about that. I'm just going to go to planning here and then walls and remove the walls that are in there because I have already placed them, as well as the ones that are there. As you can see, we have a road down the middle and it looks quite good. We can also get rid of these bits here and these bits there because we've actually built them all, so I don't know why it just doesn't say that we've made them. Obviously we've got several buildings in this that currently don't have a purpose, and that's something that I've been reading comments about what we should do to it, and there's still nothing solid on what I can actually do, so I don't know what we will be in. I don't know what we'll end up doing, but we'll see. Right, so that thing should have now been connected up. Let me just check one moment. We've just got utilities. That is the water pump, which is now connected up. Excellent. So I'm going to go to water pipes, bring a water pipe in here, and we're going to put it there, and then we're going to bring it down there. And the reason for that is because we're going to put a pipe valve there, and the pipe valve, although it doesn't really matter that it's there because it's just, I could just turn the water pump off there. It looks good, so it's going there. Right, and bring the water pipe out, and then across here, and then down, and basically run it next to this thing. Along there, down there, and we're going to run it underneath the pathway now, like this, all the way along to there, because that's where we're going to need it most. Just thinking, will we need it anywhere else? Oh, we will need it up here as well, so I'll need to run the pipe up there as well, but not right now. So, let me just look over here. This is where we have our canteen, and as people rightly commented, we should just do that. Right, just to square it off, right? And I understand that. You know, there's no point in it being a little bit out of shape. We'll do that. Then we can put telephones down the bottom, because we haven't got any. We'll put little things like that, and we'll put telephones in it. Or we don't even need to do that. We can just put telephones in somewhere, right? So there you go. And we'll have a toilet up there. This is a little extra section for the bins, I think. I think we'll have a separate area for bins, and we can put just bins in here. Like a little back alley, you could class it as. In fact, I might even, even better, I will make it like that, but we'll put like a fence around it like that, so it is just like a back alley with bins in it. I like that. There we go. We'll have we'll have the entrance there as well. Fantastic. Obviously, we've got all of the things to do around here. This is where we'll have our road. In fact, I might take the liberty of doing that now. So we'll go to materials and to road, and we'll build a road that goes straight up here, up to there, and then we're going to go to our concrete tiles, bring it down. Oh, not that one. Up to there, and then in there, and then we'll just, start putting a couple of the other bits in here to allow them to go indoors. There we go. Fantastic. And then we might as well start, while I've got this pathway open, start running pathways around the place like that. There we go, all the way along, because obviously these are the buildings we're going to be building at some point this episode, so we might as well put them in, unless I've got them wrong, in which case that would be a problem. There we go, fantastic. And then we'll just put that one in there, because this is the first one we're going to build. Now, I still haven't figured out exactly how I'm going to build this, because it's a weird shape. I might just build this block first, and then put foundation there, there, and there. In fact, let me just try that. Foundation's building, pause it for a moment, do that, and then just say that little bit there, that little bit there, that little bit there, and then that little bit there, and that should register. Obviously, we'll go to objects and then to normal door, and we'll put it there. Now, obviously, these will have to have cell doors on as standard. We can't get around that. That's just a requirement of the game. So we will have to do that. That's got to do with dismantle tree, so it should have done that beforehand. But yes, that's something we're just going to have. We can't get around. We can't do it another way. But that should now register itself in a moment. There we go. It looks like it built itself, which is fantastic. Obviously, I need to just wait a little bit. What I am going to do, however, in the meantime, is go to staff. I don't actually have gardener, so I need to research groundskeeping. That's maintenance. So we'll research groundskeeping, and then we'll basically research the rest. We'll research, I think we'll go for Prison policy, yeah, I like that, researching that. Contraband, deployment, researched a lot. Obviously, we're researching tax relief, and we might even get the other advanced tax relief as well, but that is 50,000 generic credits, so maybe a little bit out of the scope of what we're trying to do. It's a little bit expensive for my liking. Let me just bring this electrical cable into there, and we'll start running cable into different rooms, just like so. Like that, and like that. Ooh, hang on, like that, I think. And then, again, there's no real rhyme or reason I'm doing it like that. But anyway, there we go. And then we'll run this straight across to there. It's not very clean, but, you know, that's okay. If I was going to... Honestly, one of the things I would do, again, I would put a double pathway in this and then run everything underneath that. And in fact, one of the very, very early prisons that I ever saw with Prison Architect, someone actually took the liberty of having, like, a very large map and then running cables individually all the way around with different switches and everything all over the place. And that was amazing. I mean, it's sort of pointless because the prisoners don't interfere with the electrical system any way, shape or form. But it would be nice to implement something like that. I mean, I would love for them to... Obviously, they steal drills. They do steal drills, but how do they use them? It doesn't tell you. You know, it just says they're using it. I would love to have things like drills and saws and such make noise. So obviously that's something that you would have to listen out for. Guards would have to listen out for, etc. But more than that, if drills would give you like a really big advantage for escaping. Let me just pause this while I build this room. A really, really big advantage in terms of speed for escaping. That would be great. But then obviously you would have to hook it up to some sort of system where you would, you know, Ooh. Good grief, why is that not being built? It's shouting for entrances. There we go. It's all registered now. Yeah, basically, drills would say give you like a 200% increase to digging tunnels, but you have to connect them to like an electrical socket, like to the light or something like that. So if you've got a light in their cell, they would have to connect it up to that, and then obviously you would be able to... There would be a reason to actually shut down just a section of that bit, which is why you would have things like these things like these power switches. There would be a reason to have power switches all over the place. But anyway, what do I know? So, that's that built. This is our fairly large canteen, as well as kitchen. So we're just going to put the walls in here. We have 200 and... Oh, how much do we have? Oh, we have a fair amount of money, actually. We have 2,200... Oh, hang on, no. 227,021 generic credits. So we'll go to objects, and then door. We'll shove a door in there, and in there. And then we will put our metal detectors. Oh, was I going to put the metal detectors first? I can't remember. I think it was like that, wasn't it? And then we had a bit of a wall. Yeah, that's right. We had a wall like that. And then we had our metal detectors in there. So we'll put them like so and like so. And just to look a bit fancy, we're going to go to objects. And I think the best object for this will be a bookshelf, yeah. That's a bookshelf there. And that's not magazines. What that is sitting there. And that's where you have the guy standing when you walk into a restaurant. I can't remember the proper name for them now. But you basically say, you know, we've got a table reserved for two, blah, blah. And you, yeah, no problem, we've got it. And then he'll take you to your table. That's his little desk at the front. Can't remember the official name for them. Anyway, that's what them are. So we'll put these in. Just putting all the walls in here. We should really run some cable in here as well. So we'll go to electrical supply, and then we're going to run the electrical supply. Does a path go along here? It must go along there. Yes, it does. So we're going to pathway along like so. That runs in there, and then we'll run it down, and then in like that. And then we can connect it up to all this. Water pipe as well will follow suit, but I'll be a bit cheeky and do... Actually, where's our pot washers? Where do they go? They're down the bottom here, aren't they? So I'm going to run it along there, then up, like that. Yeah, I think that will do us nicely. And I think I'll run it all the way along. Do I need to roll all the way along? No, I don't need to. There we go. Look at that road. That looks very nice, I think. That does look very good. Even if I do say so myself. Right, and we'll go back to our electrical cable. Connect these up. Like so. There we go. And then this is obviously to deconnect up momentarily. I'll just run that up there as well. So we section this off because this is where our toilets are. Unisex, co-ed, right? We need some mirrors as well. So what do we have? Bench maybe? No. Table? No. No, there's nothing really. Nothing really put in there. Ah, well. Right. So, we will ignore that for now, because I want... No, we might as well finish this off. We're over here, aren't we? So, we will first designate it by going to rooms and then to our canteen. We'll designate all of that as canteen, and we'll designate all this as kitchen, as you can see. Oh, apart from the little top bit that I've missed out. In fact, I'm going to cancel it and then redesignate it, because there's sometimes a little glitch with that. I'm going to go to materials for a moment, and then go to fence. We're going to put a fence all the way around, like that, and then where else do I put the other one? I think like that. There we go. And then we'll go to bins, and we'll put bins all the way along like that, and all the way along like that. I've decided I'm not going to put a I'm not going to put an entrance in here. I just like it like the outside there. That looks pretty good, actually. That looks a lot better than I thought it would. There we go, and we'll connect it up. Shame you can't put... Can you put concrete under them? I don't think you can. No, it doesn't. It's a shame. I really hope to fix that at some point. Or add the ability to have this different colour underneath there. That looks good. That looks amazing, actually. It doesn't look... Actually, no, amazing. Amazing is a strong term for putting bins out in a corner. Right, let me just go to objects. And now, obviously, this is... it's now showing how you can place everything. Now, do I want to use... Well, we use serving tables, obviously, so I'll put a serving table there, one there, then one there. Now, I have a choice. I'm going to put tables in, obviously, TBH, like so, and I'll put them all in. I might as well. There we go. Oh, that's in the wrong place. There we go, and there we go. Now, I could put benches in. I was going to say I could put benches in, or I could put chairs, but it actually, look, it says it requires bench. I could be cheeky and just put one bench in the corner and have it required. No, I think I'm just going to do this. I would like maybe chairs. Actually, benches in the centre, then maybe chairs here. No, we'll just put benches. I think it'll work. It'll work fine. There we go. And we'll do the same thing over here. Like so, and there's that. And then we will go to... How much money have I got? More than enough. Phone booths, and we'll just put a couple in. Yeah, there's the couple put in. Job done. Right, okay, so we'll go over here. And this is going to be the building that I'm looking forward to doing. Not that I'm not looking forward to the rest of it, like. But I really want to see if this functions or not. So we're going to put all of our walls and doors in here. It's a little bit of a fiddly task, but we can manage it. There we go. We have the technology. We'll put all this in. And what this will do is separate our 8 individual cells, is it? I think it's 8, yes. 8 individual cells. So, I believe you need a cell door on cells. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until they've actually finished all this, and then I'm going to route power into it. Hang on. So we'll go to utilities, like that, electrical cable. And we'll electrical cable straight up the centre, like so. And we're going to basically do that. And we'll have each individual room connected up. There we go. So that'll power that up. And now we're going to go to rooms and then to cell, and we're going to do that and that. Okay, that's technically the cell. This bit will be shower. So that and that. That and that. That and that. Okay, so let's just try. See what it needs. It needs to be enclosed, surrounded by walls and doors. Actually, no, it's just doors. So we should be able to put one of them on. Technically. Technically, they should do. We'll try it. Stranger things have happened. Needs a bed and a toilet. Yep, we can do it. We can do it like that. That's fine. Okay. So, how do I want to have this? Let's see. So, if this is the bed, it would go there, and then the television would go next to it. Or do we want the bed like that? And I don't know. I think that realistically is how it's going to have to go. That's yeah, that's how it's going to have to go. And then we can have our toilet in, which will go obviously in the corner like that. There we go. And then we can start thinking about the drains, which go there. And then the shower head, which goes there. And just for sake of completeness, tellies. Hang on. There. And there. And there. Look, that's the front. That's the back. Back's on the left. Back's on the right. Good. I don't know how some people can't understand that. Then we've got a small pipe. I'm going to rig up a small pipe connecting all the toilets together. And then the shower like that. And there's that done. And we'll go to our objects once more. No, materials even. Rooms even. I'll get it right eventually. And we'll put the shower in there and there. 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 And then it now should be telling me what we need. Why is it saying we need a bookshelf? That's strange. Shower. What do we need? Not telling me we need anything. We need a shower head. Yes, I know. So I can find the shower head eventually. It is... There it is. Electric chair. Nope, that's not right. How about we get a shower head? That's a sprinkler, which I don't think I've ever used. Sprays water in the event of a fire. Huh. Put the shower head there. 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 And there. That's all the shower heads put in. And that should be one side of this done. Hopefully it'll stop shouting that it's invalid. And hopefully that says it's invalid. It needs a toilet. There's the toilet there. Looks like I haven't put it any too far forward. There we go. 4. That's all the shower put in. And there you go. Yeah, individual cells. That works. And obviously the doors will be closed. Job done. Excellent. Let me just go to our objects and to doors. We'll put a door at the back there. And then let's order 1,000,000 doors pretty much. If you're a door salesman, you are getting a lot of business from this place. So we'll go to the beds. Put the beds in. Like so. And then we will do the same thing with the toilets. They're a little bit easier to place because they don't have to spin them around. Shower heads. Not so much so. Same thing as the beds, really. Spin them around. There we go. And finally, we'll put the televisions in there, there, and there, and there. And then obviously I'll designate them all in a moment. The tiles and such, I think what I'm going to do is use a standard pathway for in here, like you see outside. And then I'll use like fancy tiles or something for the rest. I think that's the plan. Let's run a pipe up here. And then to the showers to actually plumb them in. Like so. There we go. And we also need to put our drain in as well. In fact, I'm going to double drain this, actually. Double drain. What does it mean? So I think we'll put the double drain in just because. Just cause gov. And we'll also put the concrete in there. So that actually connects that up. Right. We'll run it actually all the way down as I mentioned before. So there, 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 and there. There. And really, I should have put the other floor in first because that's going to be a nightmare to sort out. Right, okay, so that's pretty much done. I'll go to rooms and to the cells and obviously designate these as such. Oh, there we go. And then this is shower. And it looks like they are not erroring and they are functioning. So we might as well finish them off. So what sort of ground could I use? Wooden floor would be good. I think white tiles in the bathroom. That makes sense to me. White tiles in the bathroom, right? Like that. And even at the door maybe. Don't know. And then we could use wooden floor. We could use mosaic. We could use fancy. I think fancy is going to go out here. Like that. Fancy tiles just seems right out here. In the oh yes, that's how that's happening. There we go. And then I think wooden floor. I think wooden floor is the way to go here. Even though it's slow and a bit expensive, but we'll put it in nonetheless. Let's see what that looks like once it's in. Looks all right. Looks all right. But it is alright. Not great, just alright. What about marble tiles? Let's try marble out. Let's try that. This is getting expensive now. Mosaic, no. And obviously metal floor just wouldn't work. Metal floor just ain't going to work. Come on, workmen, where are they at? They're at the opposite side of the prison. There's one person coming to do this. And I think while he's doing that, they can get on with building something a bit more substantial like that. And that. There we go. So mosaic, guy, you put one set of mosaic in. Do you want to finish it off, like? No, don't like that. It's too close to that colour and that colour. So I think we'll stick with the wooden floor, but I think maybe we'll put wooden floor in there. I think that might just change it a little bit because it looks a bit too blocky. I think even like that might work. Let's try it. We'll see what happens. Yes. That works. Does that work? No. Doesn't. Maybe that. I'm getting a bit pedantic about this now, but I want to get it right. So let's try that. See what happens. It's because obviously that in reality, like the door goes across, you would have the tile up to there. Like this would be up to there, and then the wood would be up to there on the door. But since it's just it's square, you know, it's just like tile based. It doesn't work that way. You can't split it down the middle. These require doors, so I might as well put some on. I'll wait until the. Actually, we'll just put the doors on now. Put the door in there. And put all these doors on like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Right, what's that look like? It looks okay, but I think I preferred it like that. Okay, so there's the final design, like so. Right, so we'll finish it off with the white tiles at the back here, like so, and that'll be just one of the 8 that I've got to make. Wow, amazing. Right, let's put all this in. And there's that, and that's quite expensive. That just for 8 cells, and I don't even know if they'll use the televisions or the showers, but we'll see, right? We'll see. So there you go. There's one of them. That looks pretty nice. I'm very happy with that. So this is our visitation. So we'll just go to materials and then to actually no. Yeah, materials. I was right the first time. Brick wall, and obviously we're going to brick up the rooms because these are all little separate ones, like that. And then once that's in, I'll designate all that as one thing, and then we'll fill it up with the visitation room designation, and then the visitor tables. And speaking of tables, that hasn't got one, and there we go. Might as well do the cookers and fridges, so we'll go. There we go. I'll put all them in, and we'll put the fridges in. There we go. I'm not going to do the other side because I want to see what happens first with. I want to see what happens first with this layout. We might, obviously we're going to extend it if we need to, but I think we'll wait and see. So this is in, we'll go to rooms, and then we will go to our visitation, designate all of them as visitation, which obviously they're now going to say they're all separate, which is good. Then visitor tables will literally just be that. Yeah, you can't really spin around. So that's the visitor tables. There you go. Job done. Utilities, and I think we'll run an electrical cable down this main street here. Like so. I think we'll do a similar thing with this pipe. Like so, because we have the money to do it, so we can be a little bit inefficient, can't we? This will not be powered by this main grid, it'll be powered by that one there, because that's a workshop, so we, I think that's the plan anyway. And then let's just go to your electrical cable. And we'll just connect these up. And then that'll be our visitation done, which is good. One thing as well, have these been powered up? They have not been powered up. I thought they hadn't. Just connect them up like so. So that'll be our 2 security rooms. In fact, speaking of security, let's start designating that. Oh no, because remember security was going to be over here, wasn't it? That's the thing, yeah. We were going to have a little office somewhere around here for this guy to work. This is where the foreman will be. He'll be in here somewhere. So we'll go to materials and then brick wall. And we'll make it a little office here for him, which can be on the factory floor there. Alright, and then that'll be his little office where he can stay. And we'll do that. And we'll hire him. So we'll go... we've already got a foreman, actually, apparently. Oh, yes, he's there, isn't he? Yes, of course. I remember doing that. Right, so we will then go to rooms and then to office. Designate that as office. Now it's going to be, yeah, designate it straight away as foreman's office. We'll put his desk in. Put his filing cabinet in. In fact, he'll have a lot of filing cabinets being... it'll be all plans and such, won't it? For this guy. And then we'll put a chair in. There we go. And then what I'm going to do is got utilities and power station. We're going to put the other power station in because it'd be wrong to keep him in the dark, wouldn't it? We'll just run the capacitors all the way around. And then that'll be that. Let me just check actually. That's not being powered up? It really hasn't. So I'm just going to run the electrical cable into there and that should power the rest up. Good. So, there we go. You can hear it turn on. And I'm going to run the electrical cable for this down and then out of here. like so. Where am I going to run it? To be honest, just this way, I think. And then in like that. There we go. And obviously we can run it down to power his little room. Fantastic. So, that's the workshop. In fact, I might as well designate it as so. As such, rather. I can't. I need prison labour, so that's what that guy's trying to research. With very little success. And the other stuff will be done in here. So we've got foundations, building, and then we're going to designate all of this as building. Fairly big building, in fact. Obviously, this one is... The reason I've dotted it is because that is actually a kennel, so this is just going to be fence all the way around. We're going to have a door, and we'll have the door for the main station. I think... There. Yeah, because this is holding cell. These are solitary. That's security. That's armory. That's security. That's where the main officer's got. The main security office block goes. So once this is done, I'll quickly just build a brick wall in here, just at the back, just at this little back bit, just so I can get him going and researching. Okay. So wait until these are all done. There we go. And it is now done. And we'll just put the stuff in. There we go. And we'll put, obviously, staff doors in these ones. Staff door there. And we will have a office desk. Like so, I think. I like it in the corner like that. And then we'll have a chair. And for some reason we'll have sort of 2 chairs there. Maybe if like interviewing a couple of people or something. And a bed there. No. We'll have a filing cabinet there. Okay. So that should be a good office for him. Go to rooms, go to office and designate that as such. And then we'll go to staff. And then, for a start, we'll get a janitor. Why not? And then we'll get a chief. There we go. And I've got max hired already. Oh yes, very good. And obviously we have no chefs, no dog handlers, no nothing like that. But we only really need the psychologist, which will go in that room there. Yeah. So you know what? I might as well hire them. We'll go to objects, and we'll just put in our office desk and such in here. There. Actually, was it going to be there? Yeah, because the infirmary is going to be there. Yeah, I like them being around here. And then we will put in the filing cabinet and the chair. Okay, and then obviously we'll go to rooms and office, and then that'll be all the offices. These rooms are just sort of doing nothing at the moment. So that's everybody actually getting their, filling their boots with research. Let me just run a cable right up here and into that room, and obviously it'll run off to different rooms depending on what it needs to power. But yeah, it's taken a long time this, but that's because of its fairly, you know, it's fairly complicated, fairly complex on what we've got here. I need to do a lot more rooms. I need to make this building here. I might as well just designate it as a room. There we go. This is the common room, which I will split up. I haven't designed, but I'm going to split it up so we'll have like a gym in a place and a couple of things like that in here. In fact, no, I was going to make that just a gym or a library. Actually, that was just going to be a library, which in reality does nothing. But yeah, I thought I was just going to make this just a common room, which does something. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to section it off to do different things in here as well. Have gyms and such there. So I think the main thing has been researched that I wanted to research. Let me just go to rooms and forestry. There it is. So we're going to do a bit of forestry designation here, which will be this. And yeah, there we go. Once that's done, I'm going to cancel these bits off. I don't want it at the edge. Like so. There we go. Right, so that's a lot of things bought. And they're chopping that stuff down. What I'll do is go staff gardener. 6 gardeners, I think, would be required for that. In fact, more. When I think about it, probably more gardeners than 6. But we'll stick with 6 for now. Let's go to concrete tiles. Run them straight across. And there. Right, so I think we are just about done for the time being for this episode. What I need to do, there's a lot I need to do. I need to finish the thing off first, as you can see. But we need to change a couple of things around. Probably here. I don't know if this workshop's going to be sufficient or not, but it should be okay. This area is obviously fairly open. I'm going to put the yard up here, but I haven't decided exactly where. It's probably going to be like a bit like a football pitch or something around here, and then I'll section this off because I think we'll put like a fence around that because it just seems sensible. But we'll see. We shall see, won't we? Right, next episode we will get this building done. And we'll get another cell block in, and we'll get probably a couple more things up around here and get some people in, and actually get prisoners, I think, next episode. I think that's going to be our overriding goal, really. So, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.